Okay. All right, fellas. Been a little while. A couple weeks
Mhm.
actually. We got next is back. Okay. Mike Lewis, Art Young, my brother from another mother, from
What's
another
up?
country and a whole nother planet that we don't know about. Different time zones. Lamar's J. Smith. What up, man?
What up? What up? How
What
y'all
up, Speedy?
been?
You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh yeah, oh
Everything
yeah.
good.
You know how the Chicago Bulls say, what time is it? Game time. Woo.
Game time. I tell you.
Man, it's but we in all season right now.
Mm,
So it's not a
Mhm.
lot going on. You got to be creative with some of the topics. So we gonna discuss maybe what we can come up with. This is August 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mhm.
we've been gone since early July. Look, it's one of those things where summer league is not over with. Um, some Pistons players that we was looking forward to seeing how they would look. You guys understand this is not NBA competition. Not to
Mhm.
disrespect none of these guys and nothing like that. This is not NBA talent that you're going against. So we
Mm-hmm.
want to see something. Like, what can you show us? And just looking at how the Pistons look in those 5 games, it wasn't bad.
No.
I think as a fan of the Pistons, somebody that you know is going to be in the rotation is Ryan Holland. Ryan Holland actually made the All NBA second team for the Summer League. Does that really matter? Who knows? But for Ryan Holland, for us to look at him and knowing what he needs to improve upon, his jump shot did look good. This dude averaged 21, 6 rebounds, 4 steals in 3 games. They shut him down in 3 games. He shot 52% from the field and 48% from three. He only took 15, made 7. Um, that was really what I think a lot of people was trying to see was how was he gonna look against lesser talent. What was your takeaway, Art?
I looked at it as the closing of the season. We balled out. We showed grit, we showed grind, and actually what it did was it took it over to the summer league. So what you seen from them guys, you seen grit, you seen grind, you seen pedal to the metal, you seen, you know, guys like Ryan Holland showing that he did develop a little bit. He got a little bit more aggressive, but his shot looks like it improved. So that's what I was trying to look at. I was trying to look to see, where was he at in his development. So he looked real good. It looks like it's gonna be one of those situations where we looking to see like, okay, who's gonna be in the rotation, who's gonna be in the starting lineup, and it looks like Ryan Holland is trying to make it a case that he's definitely gonna be in that rotation. So I like seeing what I was seeing from him. I like seeing what I was seeing from Jenkins, Tolu Smith. A couple cats that was out there that was showing a little bit. So I really was impressed with the young guys out there. So, and like we always say, this is a young man's league.
It
So
is,
we just want to see what those young guys gonna do. Yeah.
man.
So I was impressed. I
So
was impressed.
so Smith, I know you're on a different time schedule. Were you able to watch any of the Pistons Summer League games? I can't. Okay.
Can you hear me now? All
Yeah.
right. No, I didn't, but I see highlights and I can look at numbers and
Oh yeah.
stuff like that. Um, I definitely like what it looked like Ron Holland doing. I look like it's gonna be like I feel like it's gonna be a good piece for us. But for me personally, I got a different take on summer league.
Okay.
Probably than most people. Um, I get it. It's you're getting people reps in and stuff like that. But I just generally don't get too excited. Try not to get myself too excited over what we see in summer league
Yeah.
because sometimes it don't really go into what you see once you start playing the real game.
And you might never
Um,
and you might not never see those young players in in the real game for real. So I get what
yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just me. I'm not saying that none of these guys won't do anything, but I'm just saying like we've seen instances where it's worked out. Guys came in, played well, you know, and they some guys become stars in the league, and but we've seen guys with some guys do real good, and it's nothing, which is the case most of the time, more times than
I
not.
mean, yeah. I mean, listen, this is You're not going to say these guys are going to be NBA All Stars or be Hall of Famers. We're not going there. But when you talk about you first year, second, third year in the league, and we still got to see something from you, and we put you in front of guys like this, is pretty much on your level. This is not.
Mhm.
I said this is not NBA talent that you're going against. This is not even the second string you're going against in
Show
NBA.
not. Show
So
not.
we want to see how you look when it's just like,
College players
hey,
out there.
hey,
That's
we
all
going,
they
everybody
is.
going head up. We
Yup.
going, everybody going strong. We trying to see who gonna really play. And that, speaking of that, think of a guy like Marcus Sasser. Just 2 years ago, he had a 40-point game in the summer league. Do
Yeah,
you
he
remember
did.
that?
Mm-hmm.
And what
Mhm.
do you mean now?
Nothing.
He barely can crack the rotation.
He's not. He may not
So,
even see the rotation that's
so
coming
that's
out.
the
Yeah.
point. I just, for a guy like Ron Holland, for you to be taking 5, that's high, man.
Mm-hmm.
In the first round, number 5. So we do want to see that jump shot looks a lot better already.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
What I've seen last year. I mean, whatever him and Fred Vincent's doing, keep doing it. And all I ask is that y'all get with Asar too. All y'all need to be in the gym together.
Yeah.
The one person that did kind of, I'm a little worried about is Chaz Lanier. This is a 5th-year senior that we picked up in the second round, who's 20, 23, 24 years old.
Already. Yep.
And he just, there was just spots where I'm just like, I don't know. If we not talking just purely catching and being able to catch and shoot without doing nothing else, but he just looks uncomfortable when you move him off his spot or he got to make a move on his own. It just, the young man, oh, he shot 33% from the field, 34% from 3, and he averaged 10 points. And you know, that's the whole point, because you're going against guys that may not make the team. These are people on 2-way contracts in the G League. They're not going to be there. So what's going to happen when you're actually going against a roster full of NBA players, first or second string? So it is, that worried me a little bit to see him struggle like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he did have moments where he shot it out good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's quick, it's a nice release, but yeah, some of the reports on him are kind of looking factual, because a lot of scouts are saying this dude is one-dimensional. Like, he ain't got nothing but just that jumper.
Yeah.
So there's always stuff to improve on.
Yeah. What I took from Chaz is, I took from it that it's gonna be some growth there.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be some development. Yeah, he is 23, 24, 5th-year senior coming out. But how I'm looking at it is, because he's a 5th-year senior and he got picked away in the round he got picked in. What I'm looking at it is that he's supposed to come in there and be a part of the rotation immediately. So it's gonna be a little growing pains. It's gonna be, he's gotta learn how to be an NBA player, and learning how to be an NBA player is actually being around other NBA players who's actually been on the team, who actually know about the rotation. Just trying to get some type of the sequences, the develop, what he's gonna do. Like, he just got to get the feel of how the NBA is, and I think he'll come around.
I mean, I'm hoping the best.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Smith. You want to say
No,
something?
I was gonna say, I got a question. Do you feel different as far as, because you're talking about Lanier, right?
Yeah, Chad.
That's it. Yeah. So do you feel any different because he's a rookie, or let's say, as opposed to Holland, who a 2nd-year player, like, or you just like?
I'm just looking at his age, man. He he played 5 years in college, bro.
I get it. I mean, my thing, he played 5 years in college, but I guess when I'm asking you, like, are you like, well, he hasn't played up against that type of competition.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So he got to learn how to be an NBA player.
Well, I mean, I see what you're saying, Mike, but I'm saying, like, where do you weigh Lanier against somebody like Holland, who's a 2nd-year player, who, you know what I'm saying, somebody who hasn't been in the NBA, versus somebody who has been in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it from just the point, like, you're not 19, 20, 21 coming in. You're 24 years old, man. I would just think maybe it's like you would have a little bit more, or be a little bit more. I mean, it was like times where he'd just make a bonehead turnover because he couldn't get over a screen, or like didn't know what else to do. And that to me, You got to be able to know to make better decisions.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and then I see where he comes. He not because he's still not playing against NBA guys really for the most part. You
right.
can and he's still making those. I see what you're saying. At
Against
24 years
against
old, he's
you talking about against talent that like again that we're probably not going to see.
He's gonna. I
yeah.
think he's gonna learn, Mike.
I'm not like I said.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like.
Yeah. I know.
I just expected a little bit more like awareness, a little bit
Yeah.
more of like what am I doing? It was some stuff he was doing that was just like out of
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah.
I'm
That was
like,
that was real questionable. Yeah. I
now
see what you're
now
saying.
and just to again, I want him to make the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you lose a guy like Beasley, it looks like we gonna lose. If this guy is a sniper in any way, we'll take it. Duncan Robinson, cool, you 31. But you know, you at the back end, you getting towards the back end.
Yeah.
So yeah, you probably do want a young guy like Lanier coming in 24 years old, fifth year senior,
And
to
also
look at a
ready to
little more
learn.
seasoned.
Yeah, because I think he's gonna learn from Duncan Robinson and all them boys.
And who I did like is Dennis Jenkins.
Dennis, yeah.
He
Yeah.
you know, to average 14 and 5, to shoot 45% from the field, 41% from three.
Mm-hmm.
He caught a nice couple bounce passes in the lane and just go up and flushed it. Like that's that. And coming off a two-way contract, you know, they still haven't, you know, they still kind of keeping him around. But I think from what we saw in those 5 games in summer league,
He made the roster.
he can make some noise, man.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah.
And even like a guy like Sassu, who I'm pulling for, the way Jenkins played, that's how you supposed to make them look, embarrass them. This is the summer league. You supposed to dominate clown. Like, do your thing. He out there just controlling the floor of the offense, like pulling up, stopping, popping, catching the ball off the bounce, going, man.
But you know, he was like he been like that his whole career though.
St. John's.
Yeah. You know that's the St. John's. He was clowning over there.
Yeah, man.
So he's gonna like the reason why I like him so much is because when you got Cade out there and you know what Cade can do, and you put Jenkins out there, what if Jenkins actually just start developing and just actually reach his prime, like entering his prime, and he is where the Pistons think is his upside can be. But he's gonna be right there, bro. Right there.
You wanna be able to go to somebody other than Cade. Give him a breather. Allow somebody else to run the show.
Right.
Let him come off the ball. Allow him to get his rest. That's all that this team needs, man. This you got to look at what I tell you before. To me, this is the growing up, the coming up. We're the OKC of the East.
Yeah, we are.
You got Shea, you got Cade. Obviously, Shea is crazy, but Cade ain't too far away.
No, Cade ain't bad.
He really not as far away as people think he is. He just need a little help. But somebody else that can do a little something like come along. Just like Jordan needed Pippen to come along. He needs somebody else to come along with him. Y'all hit y'all shots. Let me Pip you guard, and then every now and then, you go down and flush it. You the point forward. You bring it up. Like the best player you need a little help. So
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Who do y'all think if they are gonna cut anybody will get cut?
Out the rotation or just
like out of these guys that play in our summer league, like out of these guys, Ryan Holland, Dennis Jenkins, Tulu Smith, those guys, Lena.
I think Bobby Clinton is in trouble. That's my pick. He's still, I don't know what it is, man. It's like they really. I know that's a Trajan Langdon guy.
Yes,
he looked like slow.
Yeah.
His jumper ain't all. Every now and then he hit one, but he don't look in control. His numbers were not great. I thought I wrote them down, but he just at this point to me, he looks like the one that's probably gonna end up gone at some point because I feel like they trying to work with him.
Well, I think they're gonna what I think they're gonna do. They probably gonna keep him in the G League and keep developing him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because that's what
they want him to make the roster, but I don't think he's ready.
He's a developmental piece. I think Tolu is gonna make the team.
Tolu could make the team.
I think Jenkins gonna make the team. Yep. And I think Chaz, of course, gonna make the team. So I think out of that, Clintman is probably going to be the one. Sad to say, but it's going to be probably Clintman. He's probably going to see the G League again, and he's going to probably get called up if there's an injury or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but he's definitely going to be the one sad to say because I actually like Clinton.
I'm pulling for him too, because it's moments
yeah,
where you're like, man, he all right, and then
yeah,
it's
he all
like,
right.
man,
Yep.
you doing some silly
Because
stuff.
he literally a stretch four. That's literally
But
what he
he's not.
played.
It's like
Yeah,
he's not athletic enough, and then he's
yeah,
not quick enough. It's like
yeah,
he don't do nothing good to
yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like
That
that's
he
his
stand
niche. I
out.
don't know what his
Yeah.
niche is. I don't know what it is,
They
man.
say his shooting is his niche though. They say his
He got a
shooting.
nice form.
I don't know, Mike. I pulled up his numbers, man. He shot 40%
See,
from the field, 29% from
see,
three. And he averaged
Yeah.
damn near four turnovers,
yes,
Oh,
yes.
4.8 turnovers.
He,
was it four? It was 4 turnovers a game.
It
yeah,
was 3.8,
he
so
Yeah, it was
pretty
just,
four.
close
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, yeah,
he just, man, he
yeah,
looks shaky,
yeah.
and I don't know. Like at this point, I'm convinced. This late in the off season, no other moves have been made. It looks like this what we going. This what we rolling
Oh yeah,
with.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's
You
not
and
really outside of Kevin Durant and stuff like that. It really wasn't like
That
nothing to
I
do.
mean,
to me, that ain't
I
moved the
was
needle
going,
to me.
yeah, I was going just to segue into our next topic. Like, it's still guys out here that's waiting.
Yeah.
We talking about 4 restricted free agents: Jonathan Kuminga, Josh Giddey, Cam Thomas, and Quentin Grimes.
Yep.
All these guys trying to get big money. They playing hardball with their teams, just like a couple guys in the NFL, Terry McLaurin and
And Micah
Michael Parsons.
Parsons.
So I can't really
Ooh.
get mad at you, man, when you've shown or proven to me that you can play or that your numbers back it up. The only person I got a problem with, really, in my opinion, is Josh Giddey. It's reports that this dude trying to get $30 million a year, bro. You can't guard your grandma.
Yeah.
So I'm not going for that. Like, if they offered you 20, you should have took it. So I don't know. They saying Cam Thomas was linked to the Pistons. I don't know why.
No,
I mean,
we don't need him.
he can score, but he's a ball hog to me.
Yeah, we don't need him.
The only guy I thought that initially before the all season started was Kuminga.
Yeah.
But maybe one of those guys, a guy like that. He's a younger stretch four.
Mm-hmm.
So we could use a guy like that. I ain't gonna lie, we could.
Yeah, because I think Kaminga would learn from Tobias.
Yeah.
So I think, and he'll just be Tobias's replacement in a sense.
They're gonna have to because he's on he got 1 year left.
Yeah. If I was the Pistons, I'd look at that.
I would too.
So, but y'all got to look at some of these situations from a business standpoint. It ain't like, remember, everything changed. It ain't like back in the day. They're not willing to go. Do you know how much in taxes they got to pay if they go into that second apron? We already 38 million over the cap.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So they not go do that for somebody that's not gonna take us to the next level from a business standpoint.
No, and that's why I said I'm cool with Langdon taking this approach. I would rather see what I got in house before I make a bonehead decision. I'm just looking at it like, at this point, to me, a lot of these guys who are really should be bench players, or you a fringe starter, and you want 30 million a year is crazy work.
It's because they seeing what. So I think that time is over. The time where everybody getting these big contracts because the league just don't allow with the way they taxing people. They just don't allow it no more. That's why I remember like a year or two ago, they was like, there ain't gonna be no more super teams and stuff like that because you're not gonna be able to give 3 or 4 people them big contracts like Golden State did and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or you gonna be paying close to $1 billion in luxury tax.
Yeah.
If you do that.
And especially not the small market teams, they're not gonna do it. Yeah. It's in no way they're gonna do something like that. But what I was gonna say is that I want to see how Duran looks because I think that would explain a lot. If Duran starts to develop and start to go in the right direction, I think then we can look at like a Kuminga. We can look at like another, player, to come in and help because if Duran's still playing like he was playing last season, then there's no reason to bring anybody up because
he still got a way he gotta go.
Yeah, he do, man.
I mean, even though he looked better out the All-Star break.
How long you been in the league?
He came in 2022.
22, yeah.
So
3 years.
I just feel like at his size, athletic he is, how young he is, he's only going on 21, 22 years old.
Yeah.
You should be clowning, bro. For real.
Yeah, because he came in at 19.
You should. how many guys in the league is built like that, bro? Pause. I'm just saying, like he
Only a few.
only is you should you should be winning your matchup. Like that Karl Anthony Towns stuff and that Mitchell Robinson, you supposed to be like letting them know what's happening.
Yeah.
So if that's what Langdon is waiting on to try to see how far
think
these
he
guys,
is.
that's fine. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
We should have tried harder for DeAndre Ayton.
Man.
You would have had to pay him peanuts.
Yeah.
That's what the Lakers doing. You would
That
have had to pay him peanuts.
would have worked.
But I think Aiden wanted to go to LA though. I think that's where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
So
I just look at the few guys that's still left out there, man. Who I don't know if Detroit cares about, but Russell Westbrook, Chris Boucher,
Come on.
Amir Coffey, Malcolm Brogdon, Seth Curry, Trey Lyles, and Ben Simmons.
I heard Russ trying to go back to OKC.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
You know, go ahead and end it out, you know, where he started.
Now, Smith, you sitting up here and told me some stuff about a month ago, telling me he was going to Houston with Durant.
That's what I heard. I heard that, but I guess maybe it's not true. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't want Russell Westbrook nowhere near the Pistons.
Absolutely not.
I don't want,
Yeah.
don't even fly him in for a meeting. Don't bring him nowhere in Detroit. Please.
Yes. So
no disrespect.
I
don't blame
did
you.
hear that though, and I think I heard that from Windhorse. I think Windhorse was saying that Russ was mulling the idea of joining OKC again. So that's actually
So he was actually considering
Yeah,
it.
he's actually considering it. Yeah.
I
So they're
don't
gonna
know.
give him, they're gonna give him the veteran minimum.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have he probably do maybe 1 or 2 years there, and then probably calls it quits.
I just feel like
if Russell Westbrook go to OKC, that's right now I got them like 1 or 2 to win the championship. That's gonna significantly drop
They
if
so
he
cold.
go over there. If they decide to play him.
it's just sad, man, when you look at this dude's career, all these all-star appearances, he the triple-double machine. We thought we'd never see nobody have triple-double ever again in league history. He did it 3 straight years.
3 straight years.
For you to have these type of accolades attached to you, and then people still don't want to do with you.
And he got an MVP.
It's just it's a weird career to have, man. Like in one case, yeah, you got a lot of stuff to back up your name, but then when you look underneath a lot of that, it's crumbs.
Yeah,
it's crumbs, bro.
Yeah, because
you a turnover prone machine. You seem like you only care. I don't know him, but it just feels like sometimes you only care about his numbers. I don't know.
If he would have been a number 2 like he was supposed to be,
and
they could have got at least 2 championships in OKC.
I was just about to say that.
Because it's just because I don't know if you remember back then. I used to always say Russell Westbrook will never win a championship.
Bro, we both said that.
Maybe if he go to a team and sit on the bench somewhere, they don't play him that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only way I see it. I can't see him being in the starting lineup winning a championship because he just wants to be the star, which is why I think he make bad decisions.
Yeah, and especially not at this stage of his career.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I think Russ need to go ahead and just take the ideal role of trying to help the young guys.
I'm gonna come in for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna come in 15, 20 minutes, and I'm gonna give y'all my best.
Yep.
And that's it.
And help develop and mentor the young talent. Yeah. I think that's his only role at this point now. You know what I mean? I remember when Rusty first came to the league. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. I remember when he first came to the league, man, how athletic he was, bro. Like he was crazy.
Oh, he was insane. He was insane.
Oh my
I can't take that away from him. It's just that you saw it early on how
and it never went nowhere though.
His tunnel vision was all about I gotta score, I gotta score. You had to literally triple team him to make him give up the ball.
Yep. Literally. You did.
You had to take the ball. You literally had to make him pass the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's not trying to pass the ball. No. So unfortunately, man, you know, he's in a position now. He has to wait and see. Yeah. Like, just.
Do you think him going to the Lakers kind of messed up his accolades, attributes, or his profile?
You're asking the wrong guy because I think anybody get around LeBron James, you in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, look, he was bad before, but I think when he was on the Lakers, it overdid it.
Like
Shannon, huh? What was you gonna say?
They blamed everything on Russ.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you had Shannon Sharp and Skip making. Remember that they was making
Yeah,
them
memes
every
on him,
day. It
clowning him.
was videos every day. Everybody was blaming him, saying, "Oh, I can't believe he can't help LeBron get another championship." Everything was on LeBron.
I mean on Russ.
So
Yep. Yeah, that was bold.
yeah, everything was on Russ. Yeah, like so. I think that made it worse. But I never thought he was gonna win the championship. Like,
No,
I'll
no.
put it like this: uh, if I didn't want the Lakers to win a championship anyways, because I didn't want I don't want LeBron to win another championship. So once he got there, I was happy. Not because I thought they was gonna win, because I knew they wasn't gonna win.
You like automatically like it's over. It's curtain calls.
Mhm.
I unfortunately, man, like I'm not gonna sit up here and dog Rusty out. He still had it numbers wise, stats wise. He's gonna
Yeah.
probably make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
He gonna make
But
the Hall of
going, yeah.
anybody,
he got to make the Hall of
yeah,
Fame.
anybody who really knows him as a player for real.
Yeah.
Let's move on though. Let's go ahead and talk about the preseason rankings so far that the NBA Athletic had put out about the top 10 teams. I'm gonna just do the top 10.
You got to read this to me because I ain't.
Yeah,
even
you ain't
seen
looked
this.
at okay. Right now they have OKC obviously number one.
Uh-huh.
They got the Knicks at 2, which I don't agree with. They got
Who?
the
Wait,
Knicks,
wait. Back up. You said who at number 2?
the New York Knicks.
And this just
This
out of the whole NBA?
this is the top 10 NBA teams coming
Oh
into
my!
next season. They got OKC at 1,
man.
New York at 2. They got Cleveland at 3. They got Minnesota at 4.
What?
They
This
got
list is garbage already.
Cleveland at 3. Crazy work, bro. Cleveland at 3 is crazy work. Minnesota at 4. Denver's at 5. Houston's at 6.
Wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute, bro. They
Houston at 6.
Come on, wait. Time out. Yeah, right. Time out. They got Cleveland over Denver
Yep.
and Houston.
Yep.
Did they say why?
Just me thinking from a basketball perspective. I think they're looking at it from who has the best shot to come out of each side.
No,
they obviously think Cleveland behind New York has the best shot to come out the East. So they're gonna put them because you gotta think the West is gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it.
But I still think the West should be ranked a little bit more higher.
Yeah, like you gotta have at least the top 5 teams is from 4 or 5 teams is from the West. Because any of those 2 teams you just named, even if they come out the East, are they beating any team in the West?
No, they're not. I don't honestly. I don't like Minnesota over Denver.
No, I don't like that.
Minnesota, Denver's crazy work.
I think Minnesota too high.
Jokic,
Minnesota at 4 is insane.
Man, they be tripping.
And they only did that because they made it to the West Finals.
There you go. So you have to think like how they thinking. They put New York at 2 because they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
After that, they got the Clippers.
They're Clip.
They got Orlando.
I think you should stop reading that list, man.
They got Clippers. They got the Clippers, Orlando, Golden State, and Detroit. Detroit made the top 10.
But we made number 10.
We was at 10. So
I mean, I'm fine with that. But
I feel like Detroit should be over Orlando. Detroit should be over Orlando.
I can see that.
How they got Orlando over Detroit?
I don't have no problem with that.
They saying that Desmond Baines move.
They really think that's it?
Yeah, that's the move.
Well, we got Ivy coming back. How about that? What's up now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think to me,
we always
if this is based on off-season signings or based off how you finished last season, I don't like what they did.
Because I read it's based on all of that. It's based on it's based on your how you were in the postseason. Who you picked up. And then it's how you are, what your organization did in the off season, and what do you look? How do you look today? And then, of course, it's opinionated, but ain't no way in the world you gonna tell me Orlando, currently constructed right now, is a better ball club than the Pistons right now.
No. You said Orlando was 8. Who was 9?
Or Golden State.
Golden State was 9.
I don't know.
I don't like the fact that you guys got New York at 2. Um,
Yeah, that
that
discredit. As
that's
soon as that
I think New
discredits
York
that
should be
whole
top
list.
5 though.
should they?
Yeah, I think they should be top 5.
New York.
Yeah,
I,
well,
I would.
or either. Well, let me know 5 or 6 because what Jalen man. Listen, bro. I'm just gonna tell you
Do
the
you know
truth.
what their record was against teams over 500 last year?
Oh yeah, they ain't had
It
a
was
good
all
record.
god
Yeah,
awful.
yeah.
So they couldn't beat anybody that had a winning record.
But it
But
was
y'all got them at two.
but it was based on the playoffs. It was based on the
Hey,
playoffs.
I don't think New York. I don't think New York is better than the Rockets. I don't think they're better than
No,
Timberwolves, the
they're
Nuggets,
not.
the Pistons. I don't think they're better than the Lakers. Uh, yeah.
Well,
Nah.
that's shit. Oh, well, that's 6. Right there.
Well,
That's 6 right there, Smitty.
Yeah,
So I think they should. I think they got them way too high. That's my point. They got them way
yeah.
too high.
Same thing with Cleveland. Cleveland should fall
Cleveland should
below
literally.
them.
Cleveland should be 9-10. Well, how they looked in the playoffs. That was diabolical.
didn't they got one, right? They lost
They
in 5.
They lost one. They
They
won
lost in
one
5,
game,
right?
bro.
Yeah, I think they're looking at okay, Halliburton's out. There's no
Yeah,
Tatum.
I mean,
They're still
Indiana
giving
gotta
Cleveland a lot of grace,
Yeah.
and I don't agree
It's
with that.
Detroit,
I
bro.
just don't agree with that, man.
It's Detroit. I'm gonna
It's
tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you the teams to watch out for in the East is Detroit, Orlando Magic, Atlanta Hawks, New York, and there's one more. Help me out, Mike. Who I'm missing?
no,
that is
if you're talking about Orlando, New York, Detroit,
that should be it.
Cleveland, that's it. Everybody else is a crapshoot.
You
Or
don't
Atlanta,
think,
Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta gotta be.
Everybody else is a
It's
crapshoot.
great.
I don't care what
Like,
nobody else do.
So it's
Them
so
5
it's
right
the
there
best 5 teams,
is the
yeah.
5.
Yep.
To me, next year Detroit don't have no excuse.
No.
Oh no, absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely
Like we
not.
should definitely be top 4 in the East.
Definitely, if not top 3.
Yeah, I mean we should. I think we should win 50 games.
Easy.
That's funny you mentioned the number because that's the next segment I wanted
Easy.
to touch on. Pause. ESPN bet win totals for the Eastern Conference. They got Boston at 43.5. So that mean they got to get 44. That mean they got to get the Pistons won 44 last year. Now you ain't got Tatum.
I think they go.
Now you guys,
suck.
Derek White and Jalen Brown. I think they're gonna be like 37 win team, 36 win team.
So I think
Al
they
kind of leave. Chris Stapps is gone.
They
They talk about Luka Garza being the starting center over there, bro.
Yes,
That's laughable.
do y'all agree with them blowing? I mean, I know we talking about direct. Do y'all agree with them blowing up blowing up the team like that? So
Boston.
so quick, yeah.
They had to. The payroll was in shambles.
The payrolls was crazy because they got to pay Jason Tatum when he injured, and you know how much money they paid him, so they had to do that. They had to. It wasn't all the choice, and they gonna do some more in a minute because they're not gonna pay. They got to pay $500 million to JB and JT. $500
They
million.
got rid of
Drew
Holiday is gone. Chris
This is why we go keep seeing this is why we go keep seeing different champion every year.
Yep.
That's what they wanted though. This is what they want. They
This is
want
what they
parity.
wanted, though. Yeah.
They got Atlanta at 46.5. So they got to get 47 wins. I don't know. Let's be real.
How many did they have last year?
They was the number 10. They was in the bottom. They was fighting for the play-in.
I think they had like 20 something wins.
Nah.
Was it 30?
How much they have last year? I want to say they went 39 and 43, something 40 and 42. It was something like that because I believe Orlando finished at 42 and 40, and then I believe Atlanta was right behind them and like 40 and 42. It was something close to that. But they're basing this off of getting Kristaps Porzingis and Nickeil Alexander Walker. I mean, I just feel like he's not a great defender. He could disappear.
I mean, they was 40 and 42, 6 more wins.
Where they are. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just kind of going off based on my memory, man.
All right. So Cleveland was 64 and 18. Celtics was 61 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks 51
31.
Pacers
Indiana,
50. Yep.
Milwaukee.
Yep.
Detroit.
Yep. So Atlanta was 40 and 42.
I was right. Okay. Well, look, if you tell me you get Chris Jackson, Nikhil Walker, Alexander Walker, Nikhil Walker,
You're gonna be better.
Yeah, but I still do. I feel like Chris Tapps can guard Dalen Dorn or mess with Isaiah Stewart? No, I do not. I don't know if he's gonna have an episode and want to miss 10 games.
And he's done. He's definitely gonna do that.
So
that's what I was about to say, Mike. Me and you talked about this before.
Yeah,
Chris Tapps has been injured since he's been in the NBA.
Facts.
Has he had a healthy season?
No.
Just look how he's looked with the Celtics.
Not one season.
He was injured in the finals, wasn't he?
Yes.
Even though he played a little bit.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
He never had a healthy season.
So for y'all to put they mark at 46.5 is a I don't know. But if you can beat up on teams like Washington and Charlotte, I guess. But when you see Detroit, Cleveland, New York, and Orlando, I don't know. But looking at another team, they got Cleveland at 55.5.
Yeah,
so they win 64 last year. Can they get 56 this year?
Yeah, they can get 50. Yeah, they can get 56.
They got Detroit at 45.5
because they ain't lose nobody. So
I think Cleveland is a regular season team. I just don't think they can work in the playoffs.
Yes.
I feel the same way about the Lakers.
Do y'all think Detroit can get they over at 45.5? Can they get 46 wins?
Yes.
Yeah, I just told you. I think we should. If we don't win 50,
I got
Detroit
at
50 games.
We gonna
win 50 games. I think that's disrespectful to the fans of Detroit.
Yeah,
that's what.
And even just looking at the Knicks, man, like to just get Jordan Clarkson and my man from Gershon, whatever, Yabusel from Philly, they got them at 53.5. I don't know. Can they get 54 wins?
And with a new coach, that's why I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of high, man.
How much they get last year?
They had 51 last
51.
year. They got them at 53. They got to get 54 this year. They got to get 50.
I think that's a fair bet. 3 more wins.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it. I'm just looking at it like they keep saying how the East is wide open, which it is. But at the same time, I do feel like it's enough because we ain't even talked about Philadelphia. Even though I don't respect them for real. I mean, Philadelphia, we have. I'm just saying, Smith. They still do got Embiid and
he'll be back.
And Paul George and Maxey. I'm just saying
they will be back next season.
They might be all right.
Still got Doc Rivers.
Who?
Exactly.
He talking some Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah,
this dude's silly, man. Doc Rivers in Milwaukee.
Yeah, he a buck.
Come on, Smith.
And he's on the chopping block. Did you know that?
He always on the how can he not be on the chopping block?
He always bro,
he's literally on the chopping block,
bro. On some Game of Thrones stuff, bro.
Literally,
like Doc Rivers should be on the chopping block when he show up.
I don't know if he might be. But look, Smitty, he might not even be the head coach next year.
Yeah.
Giannis still hasn't said what he's gonna do yet.
You know what he remind me of, man? And no disrespect to Doc Rivers, bro. He like he's just like how some of these NBA players are. You've seen them for 10 to 15 years. And you keep on hoping and wishing it's gonna be something different. He is who he is.
Yep.
That's how I respect Trajan Langdon. I'm not chasing at these old dudes that have been around 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years. I'll roll with the young cats. Let me see what they're gonna do.
It's a new
It's a
day.
new day. I'm not about why keep recycling the same trash.
Man,
this dude almost got fired back in 2007 when he had the worst record in NBA. The only reason why he stayed alive and had a name for itself because they traded for Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen.
And rejuvenate his career.
Without that title, he
over.
would be a laughing stock.
Yep. Yeah. Because he never can win in the playoffs.
He's had some great rosters
at
his disposal. Great rosters,
Clippers.
Bro. Jeez, man. Like
he should have won one with the Clippers. Be honest with you. With that young
even with Blake and Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
You know how many coaches will take a roster like that?
In a heartbeat.
Now you trying to tell me if you don't give a team like that to JP Bickerstaff, he can't figure it out?
Yes, he can.
Look what he did. Man, I can't. It's just listen.
Hey, every job. Hey, look, I don't know what he be doing. I ain't gonna put nothing past him to get another job because every job he get, I think it's his last coaching job. But then he always pop up with another one.
Hey, Smitty,
So
I
I
think
don't.
hey Smitty, I think he trying to go down in history as
Dude,
the only coach that coached all NBA teams.
all
every
NBA,
single
all
team.
NBA teams, bro.
Hey, just give him an NFL team. He might get swept 3-1 somehow with that too. Blow 3-1 lead in the
It,
NFL.
it's it's just it's just one of those things where I say this, man. For us, and this might be a little bit off topic, but for black coaches, man, I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Because in the NBA they kind of give you a little more favor. NFL do you dirty.
Oh
You
my
can you
God.
Oh yeah.
can't you can barely find a black head coach in the NFL.
Jesus Christ.
And if you do
Don't go
mess
there.
up, good luck trying to get another job. So I will give Doc Rivers credit for being relevant. Only person I don't they did Mark Jackson so dirty, man. They doing him so, but I don't even know what to say about Mark
Yeah.
Jackson. For you to have that type of run and have that team built up
That was his team.
and tailor made for somebody else just walk in
That was his
and
team.
he can't find any work, it's crazy to me, man.
He hasn't been a head coach since.
Nobody want nothing to do with him, and it's just unfortunate, man. Because this dude knows X and O's. He knows X's and O's, man. You listen to him talk when he was on NBC, man. It's just sad.
That's blasphemy.
But look how they did Kaepernick. It's just if they don't like you, man, they figure out a way to get to make sure you don't.
And all he was doing for real was bringing his what was it? His
He was
Christian
ministering.
belief.
He was ministering.
He was ministering
But-
in there. That's the only thing he was doing. That was.
I mean, what is
that
it in his
he
contract? He
shouldn't
can't
that.
do it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I
But
mean, yeah,
I mean, put it in there.
that was
I
bum.
just
I'm saying, if you don't want to do it, put it in there.
I just know he's one of those guys like a Kaepernick who just they
Mhm.
shunning you now. They just don't. And this dude clearly is smart. It's unfortunate, man.
For my thing is this: for Monty Williams had an
my
opportunity to coach again after that debacle in Phoenix, and you mean to tell me you couldn't let Mark Jackson get
But
an opportunity?
You gotta think at that
That's
time, man. At
crazy.
that time,
They was blaming everything on Aiton, I think.
yeah, they want to seem like he was a bad apple, but clearly you can see he brought that junk over to Detroit and couldn't get along with Ivy. So I don't know what it is in his mind. I don't know what he thought. Like you just ain't.
Hey,
What?
Mike, we was just talking about this. This man robbed us, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
He
was-
did that
Hey,
purposely.
he like you remember that dude on Paid in Full? When Cameron walked up, he pulled him out the car, took all his clothes off of him, and had him running down the street in his drawers. That's it.
That's it.
That's it right
That's
there.
a fact.
So Monty, okay, you got your last payday, but I don't think no other NBA team will ever touch him ever again.
Oh no, he's done.
Ever
He's done.
again.
He's done. He's
Last
done.
topic, y'all.
Okay.
This is kind of similar to the top 10 teams.
Okay.
We're gonna do the top 10 players in the Eastern Conference. They got our boy
East?
Kane Cunningham, number 5.
Okay. Who over him?
They got Giannis at 1. They got Jalen Brunson at 2. They got Donovan Mitchell at 3. Paolo at 4. Cade at 5.
Paolo at 4.
Me personally, I will put Cade over Paolo. Me personally, I can see why Donovan is over Cade because he got more All-Star appearances. Fine, but Cade is a better player than Paolo Banchero. His numbers back it up. He has more assists. I know they kind of play a different position, but he shoots the 3 a little bit better than Banchero. His percentage just in the mid range is a little bit better than Banchero. To me, he just brings more to the team.
Did Paolo make an All NBA team?
No, he did not. That's why it's like, how do you have
There's
more
no
Cade
way.
Cunningham?
There's no way.
Yeah.
Shit. That list
So-
all too.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
you can see the holes in it.
Yeah.
You can see because we had a better seed in Orlando. We was a 6 seed, they was a 7. Look at the jump. We go from 14 wins to 44. How you
Yeah.
got this man over Cade Cunningham, bro?
I'm saying.
And he had
I think next season is gonna be our season.
Oh
where
man,
we get our,
we about to
all our
show
roses,
everybody.
man. We gonna get all our
we about to
roses.
show everybody.
if JB has a better season than last year
Yeah.
and coming in this season and actually win a playoff appearance, I think you got to give him Coach of the Year.
What do you, Smith? What do you think?
Well,
What do you think about the 2 acquisitions that Detroit picked up in LeVert and Duncan Robinson? Are they better than Beasley,
I want to hear this.
Schroeder, and Tim Hardaway? Just them 2.
I wouldn't say they better.
Whoa.
I
Okay.
wouldn't say.
Hold on. Let him talk. Let him
That's a
cook.
throw off.
Let him cook. Go ahead, Smitty. Let me.
I wouldn't say they. I wouldn't say they better or worse.
Okay.
I just think it kind of keeps us level because if you when you say are they better, like what do you mean? Like
I am talking about overall. You have to look at the game that Tim Hardaway has. He's strictly a spot up kind of. He's a spot up guy. His numbers significantly dropped from the postseason to the playoffs. And uh Duncan Robinson is 6'7". He done shot 39% from three his whole career in 7 years. Karis LeVert, he's 6'6". Last year he shot 40% from three. I'm just saying he's a facilitator. He can create.
right,
And his
but
mid
when
range
you
is on
say
point.
when you
I
say
I think personally
mhm.
he's better. LeVert is better than Schroeder, and I think that Duncan Robinson and Malik Beasley can X each other out. And now you have Jaden Ivey coming back for Tim Hardaway. We're going to be a better team.
So to me, it's I get what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
but how are they gonna mesh with the team? Because we see stuff like this
You
all the
okay?
time.
Let me break.
People get better. People get better players.
Let's
That
break.
doesn't necessarily make the team better.
Let's break it down like this. Then, would you say that Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway are one dimensional? Yes or no?
I would say, you said Malik Beasley and who? Tim Hardaway?
Do you think Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway are one dimensional? Because I
I
do.
mean, yeah.
Yes,
They both like
they just
shooters. Yeah.
they just about to shoot and that's it. When you bring in Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson, they can do stuff off the ball. They can get you off the ball. They can pass a little bit better. They taller than both of them. They're better defenders than both of them.
Yes.
I think people are underestimating this all season that Detroit just pulled off, bro. Even though they had to pivot and do some stuff they probably didn't
Because
want to
Malik
do.
Beasley is supposed to be coming back.
I believe that this is going to help. They have two people now that are not just going to just catch it, just shoot right away, or just this is all I can do.
No.
They can defend. They can rebound better. They're better passers.
Yeah, I think Smitty. I think with the acquisition with the lineup that we currently
especially
have now,
LeVert.
especially
LeVert.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to win a playoff game.
Yes, sir.
Lineup.
A series, a playoff series.
Playoff series, yeah. A playoff.
And I think we could have did that last year. I mean, I just think it's things that's held us back.
Beasley did.
No Ivy. No Stewart.
I mean,
Beasley too, bro. Beasley cheated. He cheated, man. He cheated.
I feel like we should have beaten New York. Honestly, I feel like we should have been at least in the East Conference Finals. So I don't really. So when you say better, that's what I'm saying.
I am talking about as a player. The two players
I feel like they
players I just named that we no longer have were one-dimensional players. They were only going to shoot the ball off the dribble. They weren't greater defenders than either one of these guys that's coming in. These guys that's coming in can do other things besides just shoot as soon as they catch it. They can move with the ball. They can create. They can create.
If we talking player to player, yeah, I agree. But like I said before, I think we should have made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So when you say better team, so are we at the finals now? Are we in a championship with these two now?
I'll say this. I think if you talk about just guards, if you talk about just guard play, you give me Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, and Karis LeVert, that's pretty good, man. In the Eastern Conference, that's pretty good. New York ain't got that. Orlando ain't got that.
Yeah, we should have beat New York last year.
Cleveland ain't got that.
That's good.
Cleveland don't have that.
That's a plus.
If you talk about LeVert, Ivy, and Cade Cunningham, that's pretty good, bro. That's pretty good. You can if JB chooses to do so, he can, you know what? Let's do something ill right now. I'm gonna go Duran, Asar, Cade, Ivy, and LeVert is crazy.
That's crazy work.
That's crazy.
See what Mike? Okay, I'm gonna say this. How Mike is looking at it is that we finally got Cade some help. Because
creators.
Because Duncan Robinson, you have to keep a body on him.
You have to.
You got to. Karis LeVert is the type of player,
and he'll shake you out your drawers.
Yes, Karis LeVert is the type of player that he can
Leave
get
him.
you.
All right.
He can
I
get
got
you on
you.
so many levels on the court.
You leave me.
He
I
got
got
a
you.
mid range.
He can shoot the 3.
Yep.
And he got a
And
handle.
he got a handle.
And he can guard you.
He can guard you. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, we gonna be.
He's
we gonna be better.
6'6".
We gonna be better. We gonna be better.
So we're going to the finals next year.
People,
I
I'm
would
just
love
saying.
to.
You know what? What I tell you, Art?
Yeah,
I got the
love
Pistons
to.
coming out the East.
He
I'm gonna put my money on FanDuel. I got Detroit coming out the East, bro.
Okay, I mean that's all. Because when you say better team, that means we gotta what? Because I know where you had the Pistons last year. That means,
and I don't want to.
In your mind, it has to be better than where you had them last year.
So
that's all I'm saying.
So this is what I'm gonna say, Smitty. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to go out and say what I think they're gonna do longevity. What I'm gonna see currently, how they currently constructed, and how the team was currently constructed last season. I'm gonna say the team that we currently has is a better team than what we had before. Without even seeing them play.
You're more flexible.
Yeah,
they do more things than just spot up and hope that the 3 goes in. They can actually move with the ball.
How they did was they just said it. They ran K to the ground. Basically. That's all they did the whole
We
year.
gonna get it out your hand, and you better hope they can make it. You better hope they can make it.
This is just me playing devil's advocate because with the team, I got us going to the finals. But
yeah.
So my point is it's all the way we play. We know what they could do, but it's all the way we play it because some coaches' game plan is to have the one guy doing everything and then everybody else is a spot up shooter. So as long as our coach game plan is to actually use these other guys, then yeah.
I think JB that's what he wants. I think he wants his other players to start doing something more than just sitting there or standing there. I think they want them to do that because when the playoff come, that's when we struggled because they knew
their half-court offense was pathetic.
Yeah, it did.
So now you have guys that can actually do something other than just stand there and watch Cade Cunningham.
Yep.
You actually have to guard. You actually have to move around with LeVert. Trust me, y'all. If y'all didn't see him in Cleveland,
I did.
And then we got traded to Atlanta. He was cooking. He was cooking, man. Matter of fact, I put him on a bet slip to go to under. Because I didn't think he was coming off the bench. I said he ain't getting 16.
Yes,
he had 22.
Yep.
He had 22 off the bench.
And he do that every game.
This dude is nice. People don't. LeVert can play.
Yeah, he can hoop.
This guy can dribble, create, shake you out your underwear, and he can pass a little bit, and he can shoot the 3.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this what JB gonna do.
It's
gonna be games where you're gonna see Ivy, Cade,
and Karis
with Asar and Durant, and we're gonna be a nightmare.
Yes, we are.
That's gonna be a nightmare lineup.
And then, why do you think I'm saying for us to not win 50 games is disrespectful to the city of Detroit?
He's stupid.
Yeah, I'll guard you with that.
I agree. Well, Smith, we appreciate you stopping in, man. You know how we do.
Hold on.
Oh, what up?
Before we end it real quick, I just want to say this. I'm gonna transition to boxing real quick, and it's word that Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali gonna do something. What y'all think? What you think,
So,
Smitty?
me personally, if I was Layla, I wouldn't do it. Only because she undefeated. I don't think she fought in almost 20 years.
Yep.
Is she in her 40s now? Not saying 40 is that old because it's a lot of people doing combat sports in their 40s, 50s. But I just feel like, how old is the other girl? How long has she been boxing?
She's 30, man.
Listen, man, she better get that ring with her.
Is she actively boxing at least once, twice a year?
No. Layla is not doing anything.
No, I know Layla now. I'm talking about the other girl.
Clarissa, she just had a fight. What, last week?
Yeah, see, I wouldn't do it.
Did you watch that? Because that was a joke.
Yeah, it was.
That girl had no business being in that ring.
No.
I don't even think she looks like a professional boxer. That was a joke.
Yeah.
But, Smith, what we need to be waiting on is Chance Crawford and Canelo Alvarez September the 13th. That's what I'm waiting on.
I can't wait for that.
That's what we need to be talking about. But, hey, man,
another show.
We got
next.
Smitty, thank you.
Hey, check us out on YouTube. Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
We on YouTube?
Not right now. I'm talking about this gonna be on YouTube.
What about the other ones?
Man, this one gonna be on YouTube.
Oh, look at it. All right, y'all. We got next. Thank everybody for tuning in. See you next week.
All right.
See ya.